So the reason why the dynamics of white men and black women work so beautifully and cohesively together is because white men treat black women like women.
These women that come on here and spew thinking that white men are so much better, I'm gonna tell y'all, like, y'all are lying.
So I'm a brown girl. I like a little vanilla in my life, and I might one day be a white dude's wife. That's alright. Yeah, I got a type. Some people don't like it, but the swirl is the hype. When I see a cute guy, I always gotta think, is he down with a brown? If he is, we about to link. And I ain't talking about the TikTok boys looking for clout, cause we can see right through the facade. Gross me out. I wonder, will he ever like me back? Imagine liking white boys when you're black, especially when you're from the south. The guys that like me are yeehaws with tobacco in their mouth. My celebrity crush, my little cinnamon bun. Ooh, that boy's the one, and I'm still not done. I never met him, he never met me. If he ain't down with the brown, what he about to be? But I digress. Y'all never mind the rest. I just like what I like, speaking from the chest. But hit me up if you're looking for a black girl, cause you know that this girl is down with the swirl. I'm just saying.
And on the topic of the trend where it's like, you look so much happier, and the response is like, thanks, I blank. I saw this video that was like, you look so much happier. And the response was, thanks, I stopped dating black men. I fear she ate that up.
A few moments later.
They don't treat us like a mammy. And don't get me wrong, I know the history. I know that some of them fetishize. I understand that. But for the ones who truly and deeply and solely love their women, their black girlfriends and their black women, it's because they see them as women and treat them as such and spoil them as such.
12 seconds later.
I'm going to speak about my experiences with the white boys, and I can tell you, guarantee 100% that my negative experiences came more so from white boys than they did black boys. I literally saw a white boy duck and dodge a black girl that he fucked just because he didn't want his friends to know that he fucked a black girl. I literally had a white boy confess that he gave a black girl an STD because he thought it would be funny and she needed it. I was messing with white boys who were literally and then going to go fuck not even 8 hours later. I have witnessed with my own two eyes a white man telling a black girl that she needs to look more white, which means that her hair needed to be in a fucking wig, which means that she needed to lose more weight, which means that she needed to talk without ebonics. And he said that he would marry her. And all she did was laugh and thought it was funny. And I'm like, that's not fucking funny, sis. Like, are you not listening?
I to my last white boy for the foreseeable future. I think I'm pretty over being handled carelessly.
The one story that really had me like, oh my God, was I was messing with this white boy freshman year of college. And our dorms were co-ed. So I was on one floor, he was on another floor, right? And obviously, people can tell who you're fucking with if you're coming to their dorm every single night, right? So one day, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. All of a sudden, I see my fucking picture plastered on the fucking walls. And it was a picture of a crab. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And it was literally a white boy who decided to do that. It wasn't even the white boy that I was fucking with. It was the white boy on the same dorm as him. Now, apparently his shit was itching and he thought he got it from me. However, I found out that he was fucking someone from his home and he got it from her. But it's comical, right? Because of the fact that I was his first black girl and I am a black girl, probably the only black girl coming on the damn dorm of all white boys, right? And this is exactly how they probably viewed me. And you know the white boy that I was fucking, what he did? He literally just stood there. Allowed all these other white boys to sit there and laugh as I'm crying, trying to take down these pictures. Oh no, I did not have crabs or anything like that. But the fact is that these women that come on here and spew thinking that white men are so much better, I'ma tell y'all, like, y'all are lying.
This one girl said, what's the point of dating a white man if you're not going to get the white man experience? Like, we're not here to date white Tyrone. We're here to date Bradley. There was a video I seen earlier and I cannot find it. It was this black girl and she was going over all the things that she pays to her white boyfriend. Like, I guess they split the bills or whatever. And she was asking us if she's getting scammed. And I can't find the video. If y'all find the video, can someone tag me? Thank you.
A few minutes later.
And now, and the only reason I even say that, because niggas somehow are getting mad because they're saying that black women are paying white men's bills. And I'm like, they're on here talking about some black woman lying about fucking with white men with money. They're paying white men's bills and they don't respect black men. They wouldn't even pay a black man's bills because they worship a white man. And I'm like, when the fuck that stereotype dropped? Like, I wasn't even mad at the accusations. It's like, even if that was true, why exactly are you mad? like why exactly are you mad that they're worshiping the white man when y'all put their traits on a pedestal because it's on the women? Like,
Part 2 of how traumatizing it is to date a white man as a black woman. The dude that I'm with, that I've been seeing for like the last month, he's like, oh, I didn't notice anything. I was like, you didn't notice? Okay. Okay. And like me, I'm not the kind of person that's just gonna go ahead and like scream like racist, prejudice. But when things are blatant like that, like, okay, so you look at this white man's ID for a split second, give it back to him, immediately trusting him, like, yeah, one of us. But when you see the black person, you look at it like, let's go ahead and scan this bad boy. Yep, scan her face right on in. Yep. There you go, ma'am.
When I was younger, I dated a lot of white boys. Firstly, because I grew up in a very white town, so there weren't so many options. I also grew up with my white side of my family, so I didn't know much about my ancestry and wasn't connected that much to black culture. But dating white boys so much honestly fucked with my head. I think firstly because I was seeking validation from it. Kind of in the time where I was, it was almost like I was at the bottom of the dating pool. It's like if you're white, pretty, straight hair, blonde, you're at the top. And then the further away you are from that, the lower down you are. I was one of the only people of color in my school. So I was pretty low down. And so all the time growing up, I just felt like, oh my God, I'm so ugly. No one will ever love me, da 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 da. And when I got to uni, this didn't change because it was so in my head that the pinnacle of being a romantic object of beautiful desire was getting the fit white boy in your class to fancy you and fall in love. And as I glowed up and got my hair done, my lashes done, and my nails, I started to learn how to pull these boys in. But I never really got what I wanted at the end of the day, which was deep, radical, enduring love. And obviously that's because I was doing it all wrong. I was looking outside myself for validation. I was looking to people who didn't necessarily see or understand the full depth and capacity of myself. And I was hoping that somehow this picture perfect relationship would give me the satisfaction that was really a lack that was coming from deep within. And after one of these temporary depressing relationships ended, I remember just sitting down to myself and saying something has to change, something has to give. What the fuck are you doing? And it's not that all white boys were bad or that there were no white people out there, capable of loving me. I don't think that's the case. But it was that I had to take the time to truly focus on who I was and what I had to offer and why I loved myself first. And a big part of that was learning to love the color of my skin, my race, my ancestry, my family, who I really was in all of my aspects and all of the different parts of my identity. It also came to me loving my queerness as well and dating people with the same gender identity or just lots of different gender identities than me. And in doing that, I realized it's very, very beautiful to be who you are. And sometimes to find out who you are, you have to let go of something that isn't serving you. You have to release something in order to make space for newness and wholeness in your life. So that is why I said goodbye to white boys. And that is why I released the song today, years later. because I truly believe that the message it was delivering at the time for my younger self, and for anyone that needs to hear it, is a beautiful one of like self-love and redemption.